decided to continue. So, Dimitri supports. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hoping. I'm a little worried that this might screw things in favor of him not ending up with Marianne, but should be fine. I did hurt the support first, so I'm not too worried. But we'll see. Alright, okay. Let's do Annette and him first, because that is not gonna
Your
resolve
Highness,
her
I have one
ending.
more favor to ask.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, it's not about Father this time.
Oh?
This time I wanted to ask about
Okay.
you.
I wasn't
About
expecting
me?
that.
I mean, I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Oh?
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me to tell you.
Oh?
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do.
Aw.
That day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you. So I wanted to prepare some of your
gosh.
favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little.
Oh?
But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
I see. Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food.
Really?
That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat.
Aw. You know what? I'm
did you know
totally
there's a
with her.
famous sweet shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The castle guards often spoke of it.
Oh?
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital.
Oh?
Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Oh?
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go?
Oh, that's a good question.
I heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
That's right. But that's not where I think I'd like to go when all of this is over.
Oh?
I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital.
Aw.
Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time. Right?
Aw.
Ah, that settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
She so cares about
Oh,
her dad
of
and
course.
what she's been.
I will keep that in mind.
I wonder if this would be a bit different if I hadn't gotten their supports up with the Flower Owl. Yeah, so that's also not going to.
Why are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Ah, hello, Flane. I could ask you the same thing.
Me? I was feeling restless and came here to think.
Oh?
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
Oh?
How funny. But, are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
It's nothing. I just have a bit of a headache.
Dimitri, not with the headaches again. The last time
Headaches
you
are
had a
quite
headache, you went
troublesome,
completely
are they
off the
not?
rails.
I am sure it will subside soon. Actually, I am quite talented when it comes to healing magic. If you will allow me, I will have you
Aw.
feeling better in no time.
That's kind of you, but I'm fine.
Dimitri.
But why not? Have I offended you somehow?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now. Ever since my family and friends were murdered before my eyes. I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache is a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see.
I was probably
That would
supposed to
explain your
watch this
somber demeanor.
before the time skip,
Still,
wasn't
I do not agree with all you are saying.
Well,
I feel
Juliet.
that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually.
Oh?
I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity.
Oh?
And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people.
Oh.
As for me,
What are you giving up over?
if I am ever to be but a memory in your future, I want you to remember me in a way that brings you
Aw.
joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company. I cannot imagine I am the only one who feels this way. Surely, anyone who loved another would
Oh.
wish only for their
This-
peace and happiness.
This line. And surely anyone who loved another would only wish for their peace and happiness. Honestly, that's a pretty good definition of how someone would care about for another. Wayne said it right on.
I must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Oh.
Good night, Flayn. And thank you.
Interesting. Who? Okay, we're gonna watch this and break away from Dimitri a bit.
So, Felix, is the tea to your liking?
It is.
Okay.
It's nice to relax like this every now and then, isn't it?
It is.
Felix!
You said some of your equipment is damaged, didn't you?
It is.
Please, Dorothy, speak on the fact that he's only saying 2 words. This is awkward.
Are you not in the mood to talk? We could discuss your family or what's happening in high society. Flavors of tea? Your favorite jokes?
None of those. I already told you, I don't joke.
Right.
Of course, only cynicism. Oh, I know. We're holding a small opera in the cathedral soon.
Oh, why?
I'll be singing too. If you're interested in... but of course you aren't.
You can sing?
What?
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Can I sing? I was only a diva of the Middlefront Opera Company, that's all.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Oh, what?
You forgot. Am I that uninteresting to you? What must you think of me?
You're insincere and loud is what I think. But you do make a good sparring partner.
Okay.
And a good tea companion.
Oh,
Well.
Anyway,
Almost.
when's the concert?
it's an opera, and you don't have to come.
You just invited me. You can't tell me not to come. That's for me to decide.
Oh, then you must be there. I'll sing my heart out just for you.
I haven't said I'll go.
Are you going to come or not? If you keep teasing me, I might just pretend to cry.
Fine, I'll go.
Fantastic!
I might just
I look forward to
pretend
it.
cry. Yeah, let's... Oh! I can also now get Gillbert. They support too, so that's good.
Gustav, it has been 8 years since I last called you by that name.
Huh?
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom
Oh,
without permission.
Gilbert, you and your
I was-
apologies.
There is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Dusker. You felt responsible for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
Well,
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up.
really?
You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
Really?
If I may, Your Highness, You have changed
You're
as
not
well.
wrong.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Dusker more swiftly...
You saved my life at Dusker. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to
He's
speak
the reason
of.
why Dimitri left?
I wish for you to remain in the kingdom, Gustav. Even after this conflict is over. I need your strength to help rebuild the ravaged land that Fargus has become.
Nice.
Please, I beg your forgiveness. But there is no place left for me in that land.
I see.
You have your daughter.
Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains.
You have your daughter
I have no
to
desire to
return
trouble
to.
you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. But I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth. If only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Alright, and then... Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, where Eloise takes this.
We should have been more careful. Those monsters really got the better of us.
I must apologize, Alois. If only I had paid closer attention.
No, it's all right. We've got more important things to do than dwell on our mistakes.
It hurts. I don't want to die yet.
No?
How did it come to this?
What?
Indeed. With morale this low, we may yet have trouble making it back to the monastery.
We weren't expecting that attack, after all. It gave us a nasty shock.
Okay.
So we can't just leave. The Knights could use some inspiration.
Oh boy.
Listen up, everyone. We're going to carve ourselves a safe path back home to Garrigmach Monastery. But first, I want you all to hear me out.
Alois, what exactly are you...
A long
going
time
on?
ago, Captain Gerald and I defended a small
Okay.
village from a band of
Where
thieves.
are you going with this?
After we defeated those hoodlums, the captain observed how ugly they were. Such hideousness ought to be illegal, he said. If it were up to me, I would have banned it.
Wait, come on.
Then he walked up to the leader of the village and handed over a big bag of coins.
What?
A gift from the thieves, he said. They were dying to give it to you.
Sir, I'm not sure this is the time for...
Oh, Alois, how do you come up with those jokes? That last one was positively hilarious.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a natural.
This is... I don't even know what to think right now. I guess we should just join in.
I need more Eloise than Dimitri supports. Okay, and then... Alright. Let's do, I guess.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Though they are still deep, these are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer.
No?
Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade.
Oh?
I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To
Oh?
hear you say such things.
You say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day?
Wait, what?
If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living.
Oh?
But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, Dedu, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished.
I love it.
So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Just be friends
Please,
and hug already.
Do not look at me that way.
Dedu.
You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Dusker blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Dusker and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedu.
You just said so
Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
I care about
In the
you,
end,
so let me know
I
everything
suppose
about
there's
you,
no
like a
fixing your
stalker.
overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do... We'll do Felix, and then Mercedes.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my
Actually, no,
hand
let's do
slips
Ingrid,
and I
then
cut you in
Mercedes.
half.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile.
Oh?
Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me. And they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
Oh boy.
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
About the ego,
No,
yes.
I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to
It's on your
respect that boundary.
regret,
If you
not
keep
your
stringing
ego.
gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I
Oh?
haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll
Oh.
bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing
Wow,
more and more
okay.
like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
If we say so. Who just... Okay. I don't think Sylvain and Dimitri have any
Finally, you score a point against me on the ground. You have improved, Ingrid.
That was nothing more than a fluke. My technique was horribly sloppy that last round.
Oh.
It does not matter what sort of technique it was. You won. If this had been a real battle, I would be dead. You wielded your lance well, without any hesitation. Has your approach changed?
You may recall when I said I'm now able to move on. Because of you.
I remember. What did you mean by it?
Oh.
That I finally understand a truth about Glenn.
Oh.
It sounds as though he died with a heavy heart. A heart that carried regret. I had suspected as much. But instead of acknowledging it, I twisted my memory of him to fit an ideal I've been upholding.
Interesting.
I see.
Your Highness, I will not sacrifice my life for anyone. But perhaps instead, I can live my life for someone.
That's
I will pledge
interesting.
my life to you.
Oh?
And how exactly am I meant to interpret that?
Yeah, that's confusing
However
a
you
bit.
please, Your Highness.
Oh? Well then. Ingrid, when this is all over, I want you to support and defend me. As my knight. I have been thinking of telling you this for a long time. We get along well, you and I.
As your knight? Yes, yes, of course. Of course I will. I intended to do so for the sake of the kingdom. Together, Your Highness. You and I. Our first order
These
of
like
business.
slight
putting
hints
this
of
tragic war
possible
to an end.
romance. And I'm not
Yes.
fulfilled on it because
And while we're at it,
I know there's multiple endings
not
for
die
these
on me, Ingrid.
characters.
promise me
It's
that.
always
Yes, Your Highness.
amazing.
I swear it on my lance.
Immediately dies. Yeah, okay, who do you... It's Ingrid. Okay.
Hey Ingrid, how are you? I mean, what are you? Are you, off to train again?
No, I'm headed to town to buy supplies. But I'll be training after that, naturally. Why?
Oh, I just thought you looked serious as ever. I guess that part of you hasn't changed.
Of course it hasn't. I am as I ever was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you're right.
You're being weird.
Yep.
Have you always been this weird and I just never noticed?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. By the by, have you, fallen for anybody recently?
Sylvain,
Don't be
you're meant to end up with
ridiculous. What are
Dorothea.
you even bumbling on about?
Well, everyone's been talking about how you got really, pretty. Just, all of a sudden.
Oh, you must be referring to the makeup. It's not a big deal or anything, just experimenting. I'm still learning. Did I mess something up?
Huh? No, I think it looks good. You did surprisingly well. I mean, considering that it's you.
Very funny. But I must say, I'm a bit surprised. It's unlike you to stumble over yourself this much.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just, curious about why. All of a sudden.
Why what? Why I'm wearing makeup?
Yeah.
I'm still guessing it's for a guy. If
Oh.
I had to try and guess what sort of guy, I suppose I'd say... Felix? No, wait. I'm forgetting the royal line. Dimitri would be a way better catch.
Wow, way to make assumptions.
Is it one of the knights?
It is
If it's
Felix.
not them-
You better end up
Wait.
with Felix.
Could it be me?
Don't make me hurt you.
No need for violence. It was just a joke. I mean... It's not a joke that you're beautiful, but I wasn't trying to hit on you or anything. Promise.
Beautiful, huh?
It runs off. I love it. Oh. Okay, let's get this out of the way.
Oh, Dudu.
Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd. Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too.
She was?
The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands. It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you praying for?
For peace to come even one day sooner.
Oh.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Ditu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
Oh.
To Dusker? There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave
I mean,
to
after, you know,
You really think so?
causes the world
Then
where
I hope
Dusker
the
is
war
fine
ends
to
as soon
mingle
as
with the kingdom
possible.
again, then yeah.
go. As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers. We'll pray that she
Oh,
watches
you better
over
hold up, because I
and
think we have
protects us
like...
while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting.
5 more chapters.
We should pray
I think
to the
we have to
Dusker gods as
complete,
well.
So
Yes, that's a
I'm
brilliant
assuming
idea.
one's just gonna be a straight
Which of the Dusker gods should
battle.
we pray to?
For
So-
victory, we pray to the god of war. Or
Or?
just the god of war.
Come on, what were you going to say? Oh, I know. It's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
I knew I was right. You taught me so much about your gods.
the god of mercy.
So let's pray. For the end of the war, and
Is
for
it,
our safe travels
is
to
it the god of
Dusker.
mercy? Well, I'm assuming it's not the or god of death. I'm just thinking. Anyway. Yeah, hang on, what chapter am I on? Okay, we're on 18. So yeah, five more chapters including this one. Yeah, we're probably only gonna get exploration done. I'm fine with that.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, she is.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
What? Okay.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Aw, she's teaching him not to be
Mercedes,
a monster.
I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. Who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do, We owe it to those who can't come back.
Yeah.
If someone had said those words
Real
to me
great
5
voice,
years
voice.
ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes. I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
Yeah, you can stay.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together. Just the two of us.
Alright. Alright. Let's explore. Alright, why did I think that sofa would be there? I don't know. Anyway, let's go. I wonder what Bernie has to say. Keep your guests happy, and they'll stay as long as you like. Try picking conversation topics that I think your guests will like. If they're having fun, they might choose topics of their own as well. Host tea parties about allies.
Hey!
Hey,
Wow,
you, listen
I
up.
didn't have to
I've
wait.
got something to report. I hear there was a huge battle recently. Glad to see you made it back safe and sound.
I'm
Maybe
glad.
there's life after death. Or maybe that's just a bunch of pretty words. Either way, we should live like our time here is all we've got.
Okay.
Of course.
Hey,
This,
Wolfus.
pal. I swung by the training ground and ran into that Dimitri guy. Haven't seen him in ages.
You haven't?
He seems less rabid, but he's still too damn serious. It's depressing. I
Okay.
challenged him to a brawl, hoping for a quick knockout. Didn't work out that way. We went at it for quite a while. It's a tough
Well-
one.
Should have reminded me.
The two of us could have taken him down, no problem. Between you and me,
Oh gosh.
the man is stunning in battle. Nearly on par with myself. But the ladies can't get enough.
Woo! Oh right. I can now. Oh wait, but Dimitri's fully motivated, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Alright, okay. Constance, you really like looking out in the water.
It's a
don't
shame
you?
that our path is taking us far from the Imperial capital, but I don't feel too badly about it. It
Oh?
takes us closer to the Ferdiad School of Sorcery, where I explored many branches of study.
I
This way,
see.
I can repay my debt to the teachers who gave me such invaluable guidance.
Well, that's one way of looking happy about it.
Chatterbox.
Yeah.
We're going to the kingdom capital. That means I'll run into the lady who, well, you know.
Oh. Your old
That's a
enemy.
bit much. I'm not nearly pompous enough to call anyone my archenemy.
Should've just
We'll
been
just
the
have
other
to
one,
see what
then.
happens when I meet her face to face.
Oh wait. Training lance? Training sword, iron lance plus. Cool.
Why, hello there.
Connect gates. Okay. So, Felix Ingrid. None of the Ash ones are gonna matter. Okay, Mercedes. Isn't I not Yuri and Happy? Juju and Flame. Ooh, we need to work on strengthening Dorothea and Sylvain. And we also need to do the same thing for Annette and Gillbert. Oh, yeah, we need to work a lot for Marianne and Dimitri, but I think we'll be able to improve that with some more battles going
Come
on.
back
So,
soon now. I've been close with one of the kingdom's soldiers I met in town. He talked about how he hated the war. We just gotten engaged. I thought he'd stay. He didn't want to invade the Empire, but he left for the front anyway. He never came back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I hear there was a pretty spectacular battle up there recently, but we don't hear a lot about that stuff. There was a lot of talk when it first started, but 5 years on, it's just a fact of life. What? There have been lots of battles on the surface recently? I hadn't heard. See what I mean?
Yeah? Fury. You were like sand in
We've
there.
come so far. I hate that we're headed to the kingdom capital now.
Oh?
It's not like we have much choice. We don't have the numbers to face the Empire head on.
Yeah?
So we've just got to shut it and deal.
Cool. Silent and dance with me. Don't know why that someone popped up for me here in the line, but it did. Okay, there they are. But first, training grounds.
That's right. Can you believe it, Professor? Dimitri actually apologized to me.
What?
Remember that awful business between him and my Uncle Randolph?
Oh! Yeah.
He just came by and said he was sorry for all that. That was behind us as far as I was concerned. But even so, it seems like he's changed for the better.
Well, that's good. Here, let's save. Who do I send for the Advanced Axe Tournament? I guess it do. Let's go.
More proof of my loyalty.
Yeah, with only 5, honestly, probably just take one healing potion next round and we'll be good.
A threat eliminated.
See what I mean? We can keep going.
Luck wasn't with you.
You're not wrong. Luck was not with them. They missed you completely. This one, we might have to heal. We're definitely gonna have to heal after this one. Yeah, they did a bit more damage.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Alright, let's go. Bye-bye.
Luck wasn't with you.
Nice. I'll take that. Oh, I also guess I could have chosen Gillbert, but that's fine. Oh, wait, hang on. Cyril!
There. Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people can see. But I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see.
You can find your targets quicker than anyone.
Yeah, I suppose it could be real useful for finding Lady Rhea, too. Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
Well, that's good. Oh, you could train me and bow. Actually, you know what? Start training me in flying. Oh, no one is here. Okay. The cathedral. Hey, Ash.
Anyway, I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Ferdiad.
Really?
Do you think it'll still be cold at this time of year? I can't even imagine.
We should
You're
prepare
right.
for the cold.
It's an important battle, so let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Oh, you can. Oh, shame. You know what? Ash,
Thank you very
come
much.
to tea with me. You haven't had a chance to do some nice random tea with people. So let's start with Ash. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, where is... Oh, there we go. Ash. Mint leaves or angelic tea? Well, I see mint
Thanks
leaves
for
right
waiting.
here.
I've had this kind before. It's quite good.
Glad.
Thank you very
I
much.
don't know if I have seen him. This. Maybe I have.
A little
It's
bitter.
just been a while, so I don't remember.
Huh?
You seem well. Conversation is lively.
Yes.
Tell me about yourself. Aww. You know what? Let's talk about food. No? Okay. Cats.
Yes.
And because I know you and Caspar have more involvement in cats.
I get
so.
letters from my brother and sister every once in a while.
Nice.
They have it tough, but they're getting by.
Okay. So your appraiser laugh? Why would I laugh at that? I'm sorry. We're gonna praise. Nice.
What is it?
Your hair.
Ah, still too hot. No way. Huh? Oh, that's delicious. Really? Yes. Professor. Wow. Professor. Professor. Wow.
Alright.
Yes.
Nope, you're fully motivated. I don't have anything to give you.
Oh, that's delicious. Thanks for the tea. I hope we can do this again.
Sure, yeah, we'll definitely do this again, especially since I have all the spells I've learned, so I can learn some.
Hey, you. Yeah.
Right. Who do I want? You know what? Let's do Annette and her father.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Listen to the others and harmonize. Work together. The same in music as on the battlefield.
Who's it now? Playing.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle.
Yeah.
How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
That'd be great. You can only teach me Lance. Don't really want that. Oh, I know where Dorothy is. Okay. There's one note. I lived in the slums for a long time. I saw how the people there suffer from poverty and ravages of war. There must be something I can do to save them. I have to change Fodlan from the ground up. That's... Okay, yeah. It's like, it's either that or the money.
Yes.
So many people died in the battle at Gronder.
Yep.
And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before.
Yep.
It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
Though after the
Like
show
that?
goes on.
If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
I want... Is Sylvain motivated? No, he's not. I'm gonna have you, Sylvain, eat
Yes.
together.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, let's just teleport here. Right, we need a cook. So let's cook with Ash. You know what? Let's go with luck.
I love to cook. What are we making today? Is that so?
Oh, that's right. I just remembered.
I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything. Wow.
Nice. Right, inventory items. Actually, no. We'll keep the steel sword. But we don't need the armor slayer when we have magic available to us. And I also... Oh! Cool. Yeah, we'll need to give that to someone. It's not this. It is. Alright, Ernest, Macuel. You have Sarah's. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take that from you, Shamir. You can have... yeah, either keyhole or... that might be useful. We'll give you Chevalier. Yeah, and let's give you the Silver Axe Plus. Okay, and then... yeah, Gillbert has all... yeah, he's good too.
You know when you work your muscles and they start screaming? That means you gotta be nice to them.
I swear he said the same thing to me in Golden Deer.
If your muscles are hungry, you gotta feed them. And let them rest when they're tired.
Okay? You can tell how your muscles are feeling?
If my muscles hurt, then I hurt. If they're hungry, well then I'm hungry too. What's with the confused face, Professor? You look like you don't get a word I'm saying.
Because I don't! Very special. Okay, Dorothea. Lane doesn't like it. Who else do I want? Wait, yeah, well, I guess we'll do these two then.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Of course.
I realized it after I got to the monastery. Nobody in Fargus knows how to cook.
That's the sad thing. Like, no one in Fargus knows how to cook. Alright, who else needs motivation? Do Felix. Let's do Felix and Ingrid. Though, how's Catherine doing actually? Let's do her and Catherine because I do want to get their support finished. There you go, there's one that they both like.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Okay.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
Okay, and then, yeah. Let's get these supports. I wonder. Hey, Dimitri. Still training?
Indeed, but I was thinking about ending it here. Perhaps it is the gloomy weather, but I am feeling the sting of wounds that should have healed long ago.
Aww. What wounds?
The injury I got when that girl stabbed me after the battle at Gronder.
Her
eyes were filled with revenge, just as mine once were.
Dimitri, that happened like a week ago. Of course your wounds would still be healing. Who was she?
I don't know, but I have a guess. I suppose I haven't told you about that yet.
Oh? What are you talking about?
I was attacked inside the monastery the other day. It caused quite the uproar.
Oh?
The ones who attacked me were some of the youths we taught swordsmanship to once upon a time.
Why did they do that?
It seems they were raised by a group of thieves we put down 5 years ago.
Oh?
I heard Lady Rhea took custody of them, claiming that the children were innocent.
Oh?
I have taken so many lives, and with each one I face hatred. During the last 5 years, especially. My life was not so different from that of a wild beast. And that young girl's brother. At some point, I must have... That is why I thought it only natural that someone would retaliate someday. Because I hated. Because I stole and... because I killed. But with those children, it's different. We drew our blades with the best of intentions, only to hurt them in the end. I suppose this is yet another thing we will just have to live with.
I feel the same way.
Yes. As one who chose to fight, it is my responsibility to confront this anguish and the true nature of war, until the day my life comes to an end.
We can confront it together.
Thank you.
And with Ash on our side. And also Marianne.
You know, Professor, there's something that I only recently realized. I never knew it could be so comforting to have someone standing by my side.
Aww. Where's the other? Okay, so we're on the other side near Gatekeeper.
Hey!
Professor?
Talk with you in a bit.
Professor. Even this town, which was a ruin, has begun to recover its energy. However, acquiring supplies is still difficult. The people living here are struggling too. This conflict must be brought to an end soon.
Let's end it ourselves.
I agree. We must seize victory with our own hands.
Hey, you're smiling!
Still, I wonder what path my life should follow once we achieve our
You
goals.
reunite with your daughter! How about that? Aren't you going back to your family?
That has been my intent. But surely my daughter Annette must have her own path to follow. Perhaps she would be happier if our paths diverged.
No, she wouldn't!
Of course, if she desires it, I will gladly return.
Of course she does.
But if she does not... I wonder if I should ask my wife to join me here. To live out our days together at the monastery.
At least
That
you'll
would
be
not be
together
so
with
bad a
your
choice
knife.
either.
Well, you're...
Perhaps it is the
Knife
fault of
and
last
wife.
night's drink that I am indulging in such dreams of the future today.
It's important to think about the future.
Yes, I've learned there is strength in focusing clearly on tomorrow and allowing yesterday to be done.
Hey, it's the old fishing guy. Hi there.
Aw. Old fishing guy?
A short time ago, I instructed these children in the art of fishing.
Thanks to you, we caught a really, really big fish in the river nearby.
Is that right? Be sure you share it with your families now.
We will.
What happened to you not smiling?
I did say something about that once, didn't I? I even told you to forget you ever saw me smile. But now, I would not ask that of you. Your words from when last we
Finally!
spoke have stayed with me. They bring to mind the king I first served. He told me not to dwell upon the dead.
Maybe you should
The
tell
dead are
Dimitri.
dead, and those who live are not bound by them.
Maybe you should tell
I intend
Dimitri
to
what he
live my
said to you.
own life from now on.
It'd be easier for him to know what his father would be thinking. Also should have told that to Rodrigue. That's a fine smile.
You have a fine smile as well. One that I could never
All
have
right,
imagined
'cause I
when
was-
we first met. No matter how our titles or positions change, I hope you will always remain yourself, Professor.
Well, okay, it's one of it, so I'm not...
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Except...
Iliad is a city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence.
Is
I'd
it
like
now?
to visit that place at least once before I die. but I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated. Ah, well. I'll go there for some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
You do get to see it. But it's in the route where you probably died because we take over the kingdom capital. So, yeah. Why are you talking about Cornelia?
If you manage to take back Ferdiad, it'll make it a bit easier for us to do business. Taxes in the Fargus dukedom are ridiculously high. Makes it hard to even think about trading.
Really?
That Cornelia woman. What does she use that ample tax money for anyway? From the Empire's perspective, I suppose it makes sense to squeeze the former kingdom territories for all they're worth. But if they throw those territories into total ruin, doesn't that defeat the purpose of conquering them?
She's got something up her sleeve.
No sale. A class reunion on the battlefield? That's bleak.
Oh!
That must have been so hard on everyone.
Did she say anything like that in Gundamir? I don't think so.
You gotta keep looking after them all. I mean, they still look to you for guidance, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, how about a favor? Welcome!
Oh, I forgot. Strength by 2.
Is that the one?
Yeah, we're gonna buy that.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
I think that's it. You know what? I'm also going to buy
Is that
Master
the
Seal.
one? Thanks a bunch.
Then that will be it.
Come back soon.
Okay, what is everyone's abilities? Yeah, I'm gonna give you our HP. A HP boost. And then yeah, Flame. I want to give her the other HP boost. I think I'm gonna also give her some magic boost too. There we go. Probably should. You know what? When I get... You know what? In Silver Snow, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, in Silver Snow, I'm going to put her back in, like, the Noble Commoner class, so I'm gonna have her max that out for Flame. So that way I can get that max HP for her.
Right.
Plus 5 HP, not max. Hopefully she'll be less squishy because of that.
Here's my thought.
The fish in this pond get fed every day. So they're swimming all lazy and serene. But the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
Wow.
Hello.
No, I probably should fish.
Unbelievable.
Hello.
Aren't you the same guy that said, what did I miss? Oh, blue. And pale blue. Well, I chose a bad group. Okay, and crystal. Okay. Right, okay. Oops. Hey, well, you know, I get to see Dimitri, so that's cool. I meant to hit goals, though. Right, I need to do Felix. God dang it, please motivate. Otherwise, I would. Let's do. Who does support? You know what? Uh-huh. Well, that's good. All right, Yuri. I'll see. Right, Yuri. Yeah, I definitely want to get hers and Yuri's. And then if I think we can get hers instead of. I don't know if we can get hers and Raphael. But I'll say I'm not too concerned about getting theirs. But yeah, let's get Shamir. Oh, well, since Shamir's fully motivated, then let's do the do. Oh, there we go.
I like this.
Good to know.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
What? Okay. And yeah, I think then Felix only has support with. Yeah, okay, so that's support with Bernadetta. Oh. I've gotten this one on a trial, so I can see that. Yeah, let's do him and Bernadetta. Bernie? No, Bernie hates us. I don't want either. There we go, that one they both like.
That looks appetizing.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Well, I think so. You know what? Let's take Felix to the sauna. So, okay. Well, I got 2 supports.
Say,
Oh, and
up until a few decades ago, Ferdiad was a disorderly city. Even the water supply was poorly constructed.
It was?
As such, it was a hotbed of sickness and disease. The late king hired a researcher named Cornelia, who advised that he give top priority to improving the city's infrastructure.
Really?
In the space of just a few years, the city was transformed into a place of beauty and order.
Interesting.
At the same time, the diseases that had plagued our land loosened their grip, one after another. It was miraculous.
Something. So she clearly cared, but something's wrong.
I agree that we should head for Ferdiad, but let's not forget our search for
Or
Lady
we
Leia.
totally could, you know. That's an option too.
The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden. They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital.
Oh, well, that's good. I don't know what I can't remember what she likes. I know sweets, but other than that. Okay, she does like gemstone beads. Lavender, statuette, and armor bear staffing. Oh, I got 3 of these.
Oh my, this is great! Thank you so much!
Do we have lavender? We do, we have 2. We'll give that to her.
Oh my, this is great! Thank you so much!
Of course.
The kingdom capital. It's been way too long since I was there last.
You mean since your paralog?
Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not that I'm looking forward to it or anything.
You don't have to hide it.
Please don't tease me like that. It's just, when I think of us finally saving everyone in Ferdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy. The kingdom capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire.
Yep.
Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant.
Yeah.
But all of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
Alright. Net. The things that you like, I believe. Sheet move music. Slash haircut for rhythmic textbook. I have a rhythmic textbook. Here you go.
I love it!
Here's some sheet music.
I love it!
I know you love them. Shamir, hi.
So we're turning around and heading for the kingdom capital? Ridiculous.
Yep.
Tell him to cease this nonsense. Isn't there a saying in Fodlan? Something about those with power knowing how to use it? If he's not careful, the goddess will send her saints to smite him. Not that I believe that.
But you want it to happen.
No.
Dude, let's go and talk to Bernie. Hey, yeah, this is Bernie.
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon.
You did now.
And now we're headed to the kingdom? That sounds hard. Oh, really hard, don't you think?
We'll be fine.
Of course you'd say that. Why'd I even ask?
Sorry. Well, I wanted to give you comfort. I thought that would help. Apparently, I was wrong.
Oh.
Oh. We'll take some mint leaves. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, but I think, did I just see that someone was on the second floor?
Definitely.
After that great battle earlier, the balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly.
How's it
To
now?
get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
Oh boy, no more revenge talk, please. We've had enough.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, hi, soldier.
I can still hardly believe we managed to win against numbers like that.
There you go.
Unless the real me is lying dead in Gronder and this is all just a happy dream.
What would that be? I mean, if it was a happy dream, I think it would have been that we won the war. Ingrid.
We buried Lord Rodrigue's body ourselves.
What?
There wasn't time to do things properly. It pains me that I was unable to take him home to his territory.
Well,
once this war is over, I'd like to hold a proper funeral for him. For now, we need to focus on taking back Ferdiad.
All right.
All will be well eventually. I know we can win.
You can teach me flying. But no. No, I said what we'd use it for. You know what? Just to avoid the temptation. Let's go to... No. Let's go to sauna. Alright. Felix. Yeah, no, I don't save. Increase steam. Oh boy. More steam. Oh boy. Okay. Stay longer, I guess. Let's just stay a bit longer. Okay, we need to leave. Yeah, you probably could have, but... Alright, let's talk. Hi, Dimitri. Nice to see you. Not.
I really caused trouble for you, didn't I? I am so sorry, truly. I am also eternally grateful
Look,
to
I'm
you.
just glad you're not dead. After seeing you die twice, it's nice to take a break from that.
Now, it's time to go to the kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
Of course.
How is this?
Hello, Dudu.
Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate.
Oh?
What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him.
Oh?
So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad.
Oh?
He has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead.
Oh.
That is exactly why I look up to him.
I think you're right. I think you're right. He's not back to normal. Well, he's a better version of himself. I feel like I'm gonna have to cry every time I do a character. This is fair.
Dimitri's completely changed. Or maybe I should say he's finally back to normal.
No.
Either way, I'm glad he's come around to the idea of retaking Ferdiad. With our current troops, there's no way we could handle the Imperial capital. We wouldn't even get past Fort Mercius.
You're not wrong. You need to go on to get through Fort Mercius. And also maybe a little Myron army.
I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done. But if His Highness is owning up to his past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance. We've been friends since we were kids. I'm gonna be there for him all the way to the end.
That's cool. Okay, and then, yeah, there are two people. Marianne and Felix. Okay. Nope. There's a chair here. Okay.
I never used to care whether I lived or died.
Oh?
But after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is. I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
Yeah. Proof. And we're here for it. Oh, where's the Oh, hang on. No, I just haven't reached him yet. Oh my gosh.
He'll need to excel as a leader if he's to make up for my old man's death.
Uh-oh.
Though if my father could see Dimitri now, he'd be glad to have made the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
I won't. Gentlemen, you're in the library. It says your office.
What of this? There's a school of sorcery in Ferdinand, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research.
It is.
Study of crests and sorcery should not be separate.
No.
I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday.
Go ahead!
Never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
Well, the good news is, we'll set them free. We're releasing them from a tyrant. It'll be fine. Hey, yeah. Finish exploring, then let's leave them. Right, yeah, so there's Malmilla. Looks like there's Catherine at the other end.
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix was as confusing as it was difficult to survive.
So, but Malmilla, I guess it wasn't never real battle for Mox.
Enemies and allies dying, one on top of the other. What an absolute mess, huh?
Yep.
If only I had my infirmary out in Gronder. Maybe I could have saved a few more lives.
Well, Martha's so bad that she can't save all of these people, and honestly, that's totally fine. Catherine, are you gonna be annoyed too?
Professor. If we're headed to the kingdom capital, that means we're further away from rescuing Lady Rhea. But it can't be helped, can it?
No, we don't have the
Perhaps
forces
some
to take
people will
Emblem.
question this decision, but I trust your judgment. Lady Rhea would want us to help in Ferdiad. She'd scold us if we rescued her and left innocent people suffering.
Can you tell that to Shamir? Because she thinks it's a bad idea, so... someone loyal and cares very much about Lady Rhea, maybe she'll listen to you.
It seems we
Alright,
are headed
also
for the
that's
kingdom
sports.
capital this month. The Church of Seros stands ready to lend its aid to you and Dimitri.
Okay.
It may be a roundabout route, but I believe this path will still eventually take us to Rhea.
Well,
Besides, saving the
find
people
out.
of Fargus is just what she would want us to do.
I'm glad you think so.
Professor.
Well, you can move out of my way. Who's in here? Ignatz.
The battle at Gronder Field was gruesome, wasn't it?
Very impressive how no one's talking about how we had to fight against Claude. Like, no, like, I can't believe... Or like, I knew Claude would do this and whatnot.
But perhaps it's irresponsible to look away. To close our eyes to the horrors of war.
Yeah. You don't have to
Thank
force
you.
yourself.
But I think I do, actually. As
Aw.
survivors, we must ensure that all these lives were not lost in
Such a
vain.
good person.
We must see the tragic foundations upon which we'll build our future. May an age of peace rise from the ashes, so that all this sacrifice means something.
Yeah. Here, Ignatz.
Right.
Hello?
Edelgard, Claude, His Highness,
Yeah?
all the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder.
Oh,
I
hi.
wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
Well, I can tell you what Dimitri's was. And probably Eoka's. I have no idea about Claude, though.
I think
Anyways.
the Emperor was
How
wounded
the
at
fish
Gronder
buddies
Field.
doing?
What do you think is going on in the Empire now?
She was.
The Leicester Alliance has really suffered a blow as well. Who knows what will become of them?
I'm hoping God lives.
From
That's
now
what I'm
on,
hoping
we have to pay close attention to how the rest of Fodlan is doing.
That's a good thought.
I am very grateful to you. I could never have achieved this on my own. It is
Okay.
all thanks to you and Lord Rodrigue.
No, I think it's. I just talked to him after the aftermath. It was Lord Rodrigue who set the catalyst in motion.
This month, we will invade Ferdiad by way of the Fraldarius domain.
Oh, cool.
Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle. It's a tricky
Okay.
business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
I mean, hopefully, Felix can help in that regard.
I have a request. I have a request.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna find those flowers. Hang on. Is there anyone up? No one. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm talking to everyone. Talked to everyone. There I am.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very much.
Well, we got one thing done. Right. Then I need to give it to you as a gift, right? There we go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, now for sports. You know what? Let's save real quick. Sports.
Dutiful as ever to do.
What are you suggesting?
No.
You're always busy delivering messages.
You mean His Highness's orders?
Does he need you to run such trivial errands?
He should not trouble himself over them. I am honored to attend His Highness and to represent him in all matters. Ever since he saved my life, serving him has given me reason to live.
Reason to live? Huh.
Your relationship to the Archbishop seems similar.
Not exactly.
Not quite.
Yeah.
I joined the Knights to repay a debt I owed Rhea. The debt's been repaid, so she's nothing more than a former employer.
Then you are not motivated by loyalty.
Not especially. I wouldn't call Rhea my reason to live.
And if a higher-paying employer comes along?
I'd consider it. That's what mercenaries do.
Then yes, we are completely different.
Everyone's different. I'm not trying to criticize your loyalty. I've
Yep.
seen a lot of people like you all over the world. They don't tend to last very long, though. Try not to end up like them.
Thank you for the
This
warning.
route he won't. Should've given him that 5 years ago, Shamir.
All right then, enough sparring for today?
Yes, that should suffice.
I must say, you've gotten good at seeing through my tricks. I can't mislead you so easily anymore.
I've made it my goal to read your aim and not give away anything through my body language.
But in hand-to-hand combat, your form needs work. On the battlefield, even if you lose your weapon, you can't ever stop fighting.
I see.
Sink your teeth into their throats, kick them where it hurts. Do whatever it takes to survive.
Have you ever needed to employ such methods?
Not on the battlefield. I've never been in such a dire situation that I needed to. But at the tavern, loads of times. With a well-aimed boot, I've brought many a man to his knees. My point is, you can't hesitate to use dirty tactics. You have to grit your teeth and fight back. War isn't as pretty as it's made out to be in all those poems and songs.
Yep.
Sometimes, even as a knight, you have to do things that you might think are beneath you. You might even have to let innocent bystanders die. Are you prepared for that, Ingrid? Do you really want to be a knight, knowing what it entails?
I'm prepared to do whatever is requested of me, come what may. I will be a knight who loyally serves my king, just as you loyally serve Lady Rhea.
Well,
you've got me wrong. I'm loyal to the Archbishop, but only up to a point. I'd do anything in the world for Lady Rhea, except die. If she asked me to die for her, I wouldn't. Does that sound like a contradiction? Very well. That's just who I am.
You're right. It does sound like a contradiction. With all due respect, that isn't very knightly of you.
Which is funny.
I'm not sure I fully understand.
You will someday. Maybe not for a while, but you will. In the meantime, just don't die, okay?
I'll try my best.
Oh. Right. Let's finish exploring. Oh, we got a birthday. Well, good thing I already opened up the tea. Yep, until you guys get your sports up, that's always in the case. We can... Yeah, okay.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
Of course.
This could be useful. Maybe.
Look, as long as it gets you to become a... whatever that sword and reason magic class is, moral savant, that's it. As long as you become a moral savant, that's fine.
This will be useful. That was helpful coaching.
I do think so.
That was helpful coaching.
Yeah, Ash is getting very close to maxing out, though. So...
This will be useful. This will be useful. I've learned a lot.
Yep, he's gonna max it out this week. I honestly don't remember if he's the first I've gotten to fully max something out. I don't think so. Like, with the exception of Mo. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Dude, I want your axe. There you go.
I appreciate your efforts.
Right, okay. Ooh, you're almost. There we go.
Yes, very good.
Nice.
Interesting.
We'll take it.
Yes, very good.
Nice.
Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm sure I'll get it again next time.
Hope so.
Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not getting that.
I learned a lot.
Well, that's good.
Yes, that's it. I'll get the next one too.
That's good.
Yes, that's it. Thanks for your time.
Of course. Alright, and then... don't really need to sell with Ingrid yet. Neither with Caspar. Yeah, let's do Ignatz. Nice.
I got it right.
You didn't need.
Oh, I was just lucky.
I'll take that luck.
I got it right.
Probably all the week. I'll train Gillbert next week then.
I'll keep trying my best.
But we finally have everyone being trained. Do I need to update anyone's goals? No, I don't think so, but think so? What? Think so. But next week I will need to,
I've got a question.
Okay. I liked who awake at John say but does, but be in our regular team. What if they get sleepy in battle? Pace yourself as best you
Really know
can.
your stuff. Professor?
You know what? Sure, you can focus on the faith. I think I've gotten all your roots and spells anyway, so. Annette! Actually, no, I have her tea guide up still, so it's sweet almond blend, sweet apple blend, almond blend, rose petal. I think we have a rose
Hello
petal.
there. I'm here for a visit.
Oh!
I love this tea. Is it a favorite of yours as well? Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, I've never had this tea with Annette.
It's so good. Okay.
Does that bother you?
Huh?
Tell me about yourself.
Okay.
Classes you mind? No. Your ambitions.
The only way to clean is to clean with all your might. Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
Wow, and after you. Ow. I feel slightly admonished. Or reprimanded. For how I clean. But we'll take the perfect tea time.
I'm thinking of changing my hair.
You already did change your hair, though.
What are you thinking?
Well... I'm thinking about how... No, I have gifts. Here's an owl feather.
I love it! Huh?
But I don't think it says... Yeah, I don't have anything else that you like. Sorry about that, but... We'll be fine.
Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
Glad you think so. Actually, on that, increase time by 1, increase time by 1.
All will be well if we work together.
Yes, together. We did well enough.
Yeah, nice.
There is always more to learn.
Well done, said it. You level up. Oh, Marianne is so close to Sword A. Nice.
Making strides.
Bow fair.
Feeling pretty good about this.
I get it.
Nice. Now this, well, I'm glad I gave him the chalice. So wait. I'm pretty sure they stack. So, defensive tactics, I guess, gotta go. Unless I wanna buy, I think I can buy another rock next month, so I could remove +5, then give him that bonus stat booster next month. Oh, remove axe prowess? No, authority. For you, we'll remove axe prowess. Yeah, that's good. So, hang on. No, because he still needs axe. Flying. I see him there. Cyril could. Well, let's try. We saved, so let's try. If not, we'll exit. We'll just exit out and not save. Nice! Let's go. Oh, stat bonus.
I passed.
Not high enough defense. By 1 point. You know what? That's alright. Save. Well, let's see. Is anyone I'd like to bring? What I'm following. Let's see. Who else is playing Fire Emblem?